Today's video is all about the fragrance category leather. And we're going to talk about 3 different leather fragrances coming right up. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews, and today's video is all about the fragrance category leather, as I said. These 3 fragrances we're going to talk about today are Parfums De Marly's Godolphin, this right here. Also, Parfums De Marly's Kuhuyan, this one right here. And finally, Lalique Les Compositions Silver, this one right here. These 3 fragrances are distributed by a company called The Fragrance Group, and they have just launched a website called So Avant-Garde. You can reach the website at www.so-avant-garde.com. So it's www.so-avant-garde.com. I absolutely love the category of leather in fragrances, and you've seen a video I've done top 10 leather fragrances, and unfortunately these fragrances were not on there because these are brand new and they were sent to me by the Fragrance Group. As I said, the Fragrance Group does distribute many brands, including Parfums De Marly, one of my favorite brands, who has these 2 fragrances, and of course I also love Herod and many others, Wajan. Also, they distribute other brands like Tiziana Terenzi and of course Lalique here. And this is a fragrance from their Les Compositions line of fragrances, and this is called Silver. So this one's Godolphin, a very, very popular leather fragrance. And of course, Kuhuyan I did not know much about, and these 2 are completely different. And of course, with this one, totally different. Each of these 3 fragrances that are leather are completely different. So with Godolphin, you've got at the top Thyme, Cypress, Saffron. In the heart notes, you've got Rose, Iris, Jasmine. And the base notes, you've got white cedarwood, leather, and amber. So with Kuhuyan, at the top, you've got violet leaves and jasmine. In the heart notes, you've got leather and heliotrope. And the base notes, you've got agar wood, amber, and tonka bean. And finally, with Lalique's Les Compositions Silver, for top notes, you've got cardamom, lemon, thyme. In the heart notes, you've got galbanum, Haitian vetiver. And the base notes, you've got leather and patchouli. So out of the 3 fragrances that I mentioned, the one that I think is the most popular in the 3 is Godolphin by Parfums De Marly. I think this is a very, very popular fragrance. It's known in the community, and it's one that I liked and I didn't have in the collection. The fragrance starts out very herbal and sort of leathery with the saffron note. And in the heart notes, you've got a bit of floral notes. Rose does show up, so does jasmine and iris. And in the base notes, of course, the leather takes over with the amber and the woody cedarwood, the white cedarwood notes. It's a very, very well-known leather fragrance. Of course, it's also a typical leather, which I think you'll probably recognize or you probably even wear. So if you don't know this one, definitely do check it out. There will be a link in the info box for this fragrance there. You can pick up from So Avant-Garde. Now with Kuhuyan, it's completely different, and they're both from the same brand, of course. This is, to me, when I was wearing this one, it shows up as being a little more gourmandy. So at the top you get a little bit of the violet leaf with that jasmine, slight bit floral, and immediately the leather kicks in with a little bit of a almondy touch from the heliotrope, which is a flower. And in the base notes, agar wood and oud show up, and of course you've got amber and some tonka bean, and I think this is where I start kind of thinking it's a little more like a gourmand type of leather fragrance. I'm not saying this is a full-on gourmand, but it just has some touches of the gourmand style notes that I really, really do like. So with Godolphin, where it's a traditional leather that I'm totally used to, with this one I was really, really excited and experiencing something a little more original that I enjoyed wearing over and over again. And finally, with the Lalique's Les Compositions Silver, it's very, very herbal to me. I think it's the lightest out of the 3 that we're speaking about here. It's a leather that's very, very easy to wear, and one that you can wear during the day, even at environments like work, because it's not very heavy. It doesn't come on heavy. It's definitely herbal. I think the herbal notes show up, and the spicy notes at the top also show up, but it dries down to a very herbal laced kind of a leather fragrance, which I find very, very easy to wear. It is a bit sharp, it is a bit metallic, and I think it's a given the fact that it's called silver here. It's just kind of comes off like a very silver fragrance, and it's definitely not heavy and dense like the other two. I really enjoyed Kuhuyan because it's a leather that I had not experienced before, that I enjoyed wearing. And the most traditional leather is, of course, Godolphin, which is really beautiful leather with herbal notes, of course, and some amber and woody notes as well. And of course, the easiest out of the three is the silver from Lalique. So if you don't know these three fragrances, I suggest you check them out. If you're into the leather style fragrances with fall and winter just around the corner, I think these three are going to come in very, very handy. With silver being the fragrance to pull for when it's warmer out, when it's fall, but getting heavier with, of course, Godolphin when it's cooling off. And finally with Kuhuyan when weather gets really cold outside. I think Kuhuyan is going to be perfect for winter. So if you don't know anything about these fragrances, I'll have links below, which will be linked back to So Avant-Garde and the fragrance group. And I suggest you go there and check them out because you might find these to be ones that you like. So guys, let me know your thoughts about leather fragrances or the fragrance category of leather. Do you like the style of fragrance? Do you not like it? When do you like to wear leather fragrances? And of course, do you know these three fragrances? Godolphin, Kuhuyan, and silver. Let me know, put down comments in the info box so we can get a conversation started. Also, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.